dia min firka sholo ni kamukua lejak mijinu Sudan General South Sudan ashiga long Thomas Abankur firka sholo ni kamukua just one mazika number 1 Taratu Chakinu beramuriun inumba kelben kirmayardi kinichawu bobo seyamaja kirmayardi lawo tumwa kitang berjang aspelam jang polbena jiwaki kolmer pinda kala salva majanga kirmayama menutong polio chakinu beramuriun inumba telepang kirmayardi kinichawu bobo seyamaja kirmayardi lawo tumwa kitang berjang aspelam jang polbena you are the color pinda kala. You are a shaman, no commission. You are a shaman, no commission. Alpha Jango, Mula Joy, Mujang and Loyben. You are the young pinda kala. Alpha Jango, Mula Joy, Mujang Poyben. You are the color pinda kala. So, let me come quite just one music number 1 now.
Welcome, guys. Good evening, good morning, good night, good wherever you are. Welcome to Medit Talk Show this evening. Actually, today my topic is up there. So those of you who are watching on Facebook, Clubhouse, and I mean not Clubhouse, YouTube, and also X, share the video and let us have a discussion. So my topic of today, we want to look into opposition. What are their role of opposition? So South Sudan opposition, do they know their role? How can they challenge the government? Well, it seems like the government, the South Sudan opposition, they are not like the way that they're supposed to do their political agenda. So my question of today for the opposition supporters and the opposition leaders, can opposition strengthen a democracy through consecutive engagement or weakness through the mockery or insults? Because the reason why I come up with this topic is because when we see for the past few days, we have seen one president went to Addis Ababa, and you have seen the video that has been circulated in social media, and people, the opposition supporters, they are going crazy in social media. Okay, so that's where I'm wondering sometimes, is South Sudan opposition know exactly what the meaning of opposition be opposition to oppose the government? Do they really know? So whenever you see, whenever there is something happening in South Sudan, for example, if president appointed and there is a decree came out, the opposition, they will always go in social media. They will see, look into the name and see who this name belong to. Are these people who have been appointed today, where are they belong to? Are they from which tribe? When they see that the name, majority of name came out are from the Dinka, they will come out, whether in Facebook, YouTube, and they will talk about it. Oh, President Salva Kiir appointed all the old jail. generally all kinds of stuff, you know. But they miss bigger picture here. The opposition, the function of opposition, they should know exactly what is the role of opposition. If the government is not doing what the government is supposed to do for the people of South Sudan, the the opposition can come in here to challenge the government. Here are the things that you are not doing right. Okay. So on these things, so this is in any democratic system, the opposition is not only enemy of the state. Okay, let me repeat this one again. In any democracy countries or system, the oppositions is not the enemy of the state. Actually, the opposition are the pillar of the democracy. Is their responsibility are followed. For the opposition, listen very carefully, all of you opposition supporting social media. Okay, here are the function what opposition is supposed to do. Okay, so opposition can provide a clear policy making. The clear policy that when they see that the government is not delivering services for the citizen of South Sudan, the opposition can come in here with their agenda, with the clear agenda to sell to the people of South Sudan. Holding the opposition, holding the government accountability, use the facts and evidence. Okay, this is the work of opposition. Hey, our opposition supporters, listen to me very carefully. Today we are having a conversation, right? And I won't lay down your boundaries. What you're supposed to do. Instead, dwelling of tribal attack, all that stuff, or propaganda, misinformation. Yes, are your role. Opposition can hold government accountable with the facts and evidence. And here are the evidence that the government of South Sudan are not doing. Okay. And the opposition are not seeing it to hold the government of South Sudan accountable. And before I got that, another opposition can promoting a national unity. Oh my God, this is important. I like this. The opposition also can promoting a national unity. But guess what? The opposition of South Sudan are not promoting a unity. The opposition of South Sudan with their support are promoting a division based of tribalism. Instead, promoting a unity for the people of South Sudan. In case they are divided, the people. Opposition also can engaging citizens on developing priorities. Wow. If the opposition see the government are not delivering services for the people, development, their agenda, their goal for opposition are to put those agenda in their goal. Say that, okay, government is not delivering services. As we see, the government of South Sudan is not delivering services, right? People are hungry right now. People are dying from hunger. People are dying from disease. Road, there's no road. The road in South Sudan are muddy because government is not building the road. Government is not providing a quality of education. All the government school are closed because they are not paying teachers, right? Government is not building a better healthcare system in the country. So if government invests in healthcare system in the country, the death rates in South Sudan will reduce. The disease that's killing people right now in South Sudan are diseases that can be treated. The people cannot die from it. Malaria, typhoid, even HIV. HIV is not killing other people, but people are dying in South Sudan from HIV because there's no health care in South Sudan to provide all of this medicine to the people of South Sudan. Government is failing. The opposition is supposed to come in here to say, okay, government, you are not doing this. You people of South Sudan, can you see what President Salva Kiir government is doing? They are not delivering you. They are not doing no good. Me, opposition here, when if you guys support me and elected me and be an elected president, my government will deliver all of these services that President Salva Kiir government is not delivering. But guess what? The opposition called SPLIO, right, is a leading opposition. We are dealing with other briefcase opposition in diaspora. That's what we are cracking our mind in social media 24/7 because they think that they know everything. But they are fueling a violence in the country. They are fueling a division in the country. They are fueling a tribalism in the country. But the big main opposition in the country, so-called IO, they are busy declaring a war to trample the government by force. As you can see, now security in northern Jongole say that they are marching to Juba. So they are making that they are messing up. They are messing up. You see, they're having a big opposition. They are having a very big agenda to sell to the people of South Sudan. But they are screwing it up. They end up they acting like the same way the government system are working. Because that's what they are all greediness. They don't care about the citizen, the well-being of the people of South Sudan. Whatever they care about the power, they want to be in the system to loot the resources. Near Jama, South Sudan should be supper. South Sudan is one of the country wealthy with oil. So who is sucking that oil resources? The government, the people in the government, right? Right, Kwano? Kwano, I agree with me that, right? The next one, the opposition can engage in citizen. Okay, I already said that. The opposition can offer a credible leadership through election. Oh my God, this is where we stuck. This is where South Sudan is stuck. See, in 2011, South Sudan never go to election. Every 2 years, oh, we are going to election. No more extension. And when that time come, oh well, too bad. There's no time. We need 2 more years, 4 more years, and the looting continue. But my country's rule is governed by extension after extension. And the opposition right here, the big opposition in the country called IO, they love that because they see that the election is not going to their favor. The only option they have, right? Kwan Malwar here, the only thing they like is extension. The more they extend, the more young Machar stay in power. And then they continue to suck the milk, which is oil. And the vulnerable citizen left to dry and die. Moses, you are right, my brother. You are right. I agree with you 100%, my brother. Opposition using the money in the hotel and outside the country. You're right. You're absolutely 100% true. This is what they are doing. When they go to when the government sign that peace agreement, come to Juba, they will go to that big hotel in Juba. I heard that I don't know how much do they rent per night. That Juba hotel, 200, 300 a night, or more than that. For yeah, let's have that discussion. Huh? This today, I like to have discussion with you guys. Yeah, I know Kwano, you are one of die-hard supporter of Dr. Yamachar. So yes, of course, opposition to Kwan Malwa, opposition they cannot, they are divided. This is the problem with South Sudan opposition. You guys are divided. You are not getting along. That's why you guys giving a free pass for the president Salva Kiir with his government, because you guys are busy dividing yourself. IO is not getting along with UPA, which is UPA now is one of the big umbrella they're running. It's not getting along because they know that if these people are coming in, they will when they come in, we will buy cake with them, and we don't want that. I don't want to buy a cake with UPA, and the government said that okay, I give you guys a cake, and this cake can be divided, and the government said that no, now I will not give you more. So you guys giving a free pass for the government to continue. Sunday John, yes, the point is that you are spelling out the presenter are correct, but do our country leaders have a political will? The answer to that is no, my brother. They don't have a political will. They don't. They are busy what they're going to their own pocket. That's what they are. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about our children. They don't care about our grandchildren and the future of the nation. What they care about is to get rich. If you go to their bank account right now, you'll get $1 million in their bank account. And they put their children outside in school. And the poorest are remain there. And that's why I always say, yeah, Jama, you citizen of South Sudan, you guys are missing out. Let us unite as South Sudan people, citizen. Let's talk with one voice and tell the government what he's doing is wrong. Our people are dying. But guess what? We are divided. Kwano is supporting IO, Young Machar, because he's mad. And Sid Madidi is from Jiang is supporting Young Salva Kiir from Dinka. And then we are ahead. It's crazy. The next one, okay? That is how the democracy can grow at Junubi. Absolutely, Matiang, my brother, my Cameron Matiang, absolutely. South Sudan will never go forward looking at African Union last week. Yes. Yes, you're right. We will not. You see that video went through World Virus, the same video a few years ago, and they are missing. They talking dwelling on that, and that's the reason why, brother Mutiang. That's the reason why I'm doing this today show to highlight, to point the opposition what's supposed to do, what they're supposed to do, instead of dwelling on insult marking the president, hmm, and leave the agenda what the president is not doing with his government, but they want to personal attack. What kind of position is that? Hmm? President Salva Kiir Mayardit is the one of person that we will respect it. It will go to the history book. Hmm? Okay, we will never take that away from him. Respect is one of the things priority that we should put, regardless. Even though we see that the government is not doing a good job, that respect for President Salva Kiir will have to be given. But opposition, they are busy attacking personal, marking. That's why I'm going after them. That's why I disagree with them and call them out. Even though the opposition leaders are not saying anything, but they allow their supporters to do this, use the social media to tarnish the image of our nation, because President Salva Kiir is a symbol of our country. Yet another thing. Yet another two. That's number one thing I mentioned. Number two, second phase. The country need a policy debates, not personality battles. Let me pause that for a second. Yes, of course, those of you support opposition supporters say that okay, there's no a political space in the country because there will be no space, there will be no debate, right? I understand that, but you guys, you have a space in social media, right? The same space that you are in. So why don't you use that same space to debate on positive note instead of negative side of it? Here is another one. The citizens deserve a solution, not a political drama. People of South Sudan need a solution. They are dying. They are eager to see their leader to bring the solution, whether in the opposition or in the government. They need a solution. They are dying for that. But guess what? The people, the government leaders and the opposition leader, they are busy. They shoot the solution and they avoid the solution, and then they shoot the drama by fueling the violence, creating more war, and displace more people. And many people are dying. Because the more they shoot the drama and wage the war and the insecurity is in place, and then those political elite in the government are happy because they would maintain a state of court in the country, in the government. And then they continue to loot. And who do give that priority? Opposition. This is what our people are concerned about as we speak in South Sudan. Our people are not concerned about the personality attack marking. They're not concerned about that. Here are the things that every night when a citizen go to sleep or put his son and his children go to bed at night. Here's the family concerned about. Number one, economy hardship. All of you are watching now, some of you now in Juba. Matiang, what is the dollar rate today in Juba? Some of you, give me amount. Those of you who are watching in Juba or some part in South Sudan. What is the dollar rate today in black market? The dollar rate today in barren market. And what are the prices at the market? All the good are hierarchical. And those poor citizens cannot afford to buy any food because they don't have money, because the economy hardship in the country. Number two, security challenges. How you can see now the insecurity in across some part of the country, Upper Nile, even Barkazal, Gabriel, call. Thank you, my brother. You see, $100 is 65,000. 650,000. And you can see nobody can, those innocent civilians cannot afford it. So security challenge is one of the big factor challenges going on in the country. If there are security right now, the citizen cannot travel, whether they would travel to Juba or whether they would travel to Juba. Nobody can travel up and Nile to Juba. Or any businessman and woman cannot transfer their good to the area so that they can sell, so the citizen can buy them. No, they cannot. Number three, services delivery. There are no services delivery to the citizen of South Sudan. Government is not doing that, right? Government is not delivering services to the people of South Sudan. And number four, implementation of peace agreement. The ARCIS 2018 peace agreement. The leaders are dragging their feet for the last 8 years. They are not implementing the peace agreement. Anytime then they are getting closer, they will create violence, a war, so that there will be no peace agreement. Corruption and accountability. It's a big factor in the country. So all of these I mentioned, all these lists I mentioned, the opposition having a card to play here. These are the agendas opposition should talk about them 24/7, any media platform. These are the agenda you guys should sell to the people of South Sudan. These are the agenda that you should sell to the national community. These are the agenda you should sell to African Union and around the world. You have a case to play, but guess what? You forgot, you are not playing this card. Same thing, you are 1-2, tribalism, creating a violence, engaging in personal attack, marking president, playing those videos that have been linked in the video. That's what you are busy to post. That's what for the last 3 days. That's what you are talking about. But you are not talking this the reality that what the people of South Sudan are facing every night. Security, corruption, service delivery, economy hardship. These are the issues opposition should talk about them and discuss with the citizen. These are the issue that civil society can talk about them. So these are the things, the performing of the government, these are the challenge that the opposition should challenge the government, how bad and poor perform they are doing in the country. Because they are lack, they are bad, their management of economy is so terrible. Rule of the law, rule of the law is so terrible in the country. Human rights violation is so terrible, is bad in the country. implementation of national reforms, agendas, is not there. Jama, criticism is healthy in a democracy countries, but it must be responsible for the backbase of focus on the national progress. This is what they are. These are any democracy country. These are the things that opposition and the government are focused on to developing the country, to deliver services to the people of South Sudan. But our people don't do that. Our people don't do that. Garang Deng Thiep. Garang Deng Thiep. How many years do you stay in Australia? Every time I do a live show, you always come with this negative comment of yours. You are in Australia, Garang Deng Thiep. I'm in Australia. What are you doing in Australia now? Let me tell you what I'm doing in America. I always ignore your comment. And the way I look into your picture, you are not doing good. No good in Australia. So what Mahdi is doing in America? Why should I talk about America? America is wealthy. America is a freedom of opportunity. You can come here, in America. Do whatever you want to do, as long as you are not breaking the law. Breaking the law by what? Drinking, driving, or drinking, go and insult people, killing or beating somebody up, you will end up in prison. So you say that you are doing. We talk about South Sudan because South Sudan we have to talk about the South Sudan because South Sudan is not the stuff. If you are a blind supporter, then because these are you people like you. I when they work quite. I know my uncle to a government we support regardless. No, better yourself. Let him leave you alone. Anytime can we live show don't comment on my show. Because for the last few years, you've been comment negative comment. And ignore. This should be the last warning for you. When I see any negative comment from you, I will block you. Because I should yin, I can't quite comment. South Sudan care nothing. So go back to Australia. Do what you are doing in Australia. So you ask me my question: how many years do I talking about South Sudan? What about you? How many years have you been in Australia? Why don't you talk about it? What did you do, or what do you talk about Australia? Anyway, let me go back to my topic. So the next one. So kayong tiap parapin. Inda kibar dai kinento yubulo kijalo. Okay. So anyway, let's go back. I'm almost done, guys. So the show will be only for 5 minutes to 1 hour, but 5 minutes. So my show will not be longer. Okay. So for the South Sudan to achieve the lasting peace and stability in the country, the opposition must present a clear reform agenda. Okay, this is a very clear opposition. You oppositions supporters. Those of you who have a media outlet, you trying 24/7, you will see what President Salva Kiir or anything did in government, and then you come talk about it. And you forgot what you're supposed to talk about it in your media platform. These are the things you should supposed to talk about it. Hmm? You opposition must focus on a clear reform agenda. Hmm? You guys can focus on the ruling party must maintain an open conversation, and political discourse must shift from insult to a national development dialogue. Yes, you guys, I want you to shift from insult, mockery, and have a healthy dialogue with the government, with the, you call a government supporter, whatever, JCE supporter, or JC or Jiang Elite, have a dialogue with them. Any name you give it, as long as you guys having a healthy dialogue. That's what the people of South Sudan need. The government of South Sudan opposition need to have a dialogue. There's no any country that can progress without dialogue. So these are the agenda. These are agenda that I offer Yakwana for today's show. South Sudan political opposition should focus with those agendas that I just mentioned. The state of focus on personal attack, mockery, shaming, insult. This is not the people of South Sudan need. We don't want those. People of South Sudan need a healing, reconcile among ourselves, our communities, because our social fabric has been broken. War of 2013 Ajama has broke our social fabric, whether in South Sudan or in diaspora. And how can we, having that, how can we have that so that we can go back where we used to be, where we can see one another as a brother and sister? We need to sit down, have a dialogue. Let us shift away from Jiang, Nuer, Victoria, Chuluk, Mapan, Nuak, Choli, Marak, Boro. Let us stay away. Let us get away from those. So these are the things that I want to highlight to you guys for today's show. We need to have this kind of discussion. And you opposition, you need opposition leaders, you guys need to talk to your supporters because they are doing so much damages. They are using social media as a weapon to humanize people, and that's not good. Social media is not found based on that. Our people, South Sudanese, are misusing social media to harass, hate speech, insult, propaganda, misinformation. This is not how those people who found the social media is. And those of you who stay in diaspora, you never seen, whether you in Australia, you never see Australian citizen come out in social media, live show, talk about the negative thing about Australia, or talk about negative thing about what the president or prime minister say, or governor. They never do that. I know majority of you South Sudanese are in Australia. I never see any video in social media, white Australian came out and do insult their own leaders. I never see that. an embassy in Canada or London or here in America. So those are the things that Yajama. This is what my show is about today. So these are the discussion we need to have. And this is the discussion that the government of South Sudan need to have. We need peace in the country, not a war. We need a unity in the country, not insult. We need a dialogue in the country, no mockery. All of this is what I need. So thank you so much for tuning in. For our today is a national dialogue. This is what our focus, our theme of the show today. Thank you so much for tuning into our national dialogue. This has continued to promote a respectful dialogue and responsible leadership for the future of our beloved nation. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. May God bless you and may God bless South Sudan. Thank you. Have a good night.
Jilo wanna turn adol Tony Niel DJ
I will read your comment.
Jagda Lord the end of a pin.
Ebit Mabor Luan. The current situation in South Sudan involves crisis. Yes, of course. You are right, David, of course. You are right. Continue to do Luan. Continue to stand, bro. Brother, reality goes this island hasn't located the government because they have I will do a open discussion, maybe something that yes, your mother says all the facilities are not fighting. However, also solutions are fighting. Yes, you are right. You are right. Our government is worried about that. And you know what, Gabriel? We the president of Thailand do not have hold them out.
Ayeli, Aleje Mali,
I don't know
Masilia, Oya Dayo, Aleje Mali, Jode Billy, Jode Billy, Ayeli, Aleje Mali, when the water jo Masilia, Oya Dayo, Aleje Mali, Jode Billy, Jode Billy, Ayeli, Aleje Mali, when the water jo Masilia, Oya Dayo, Aleje Mali, Jode Billy,
so if we go to at our island, that's what makes us different. So we keep that. Let us claim our power. Oh boy, I don't know what your name is in Arabic or Thai or whatever the name you are. I always read your comment. Whenever I have to all the people that I was mentioning,
I thought it was good on the gun, I didn't imagine. I got to be going back. James, school, I jump.
thank you guys.
I been here. But then my jar, then my quagga,
Let's go.
I thought it was good on the gun, I didn't imagine. I got to be going back. James, school, I been here. But then my jar, then my quagga,